Hi beautiful! So today we're going to do a tutorial on how to get the perfect brows. So since I'm really busy with midterms right now, I figured this would be the best time to do this one. Next week's spring break, and over spring break I'll try really hard to get some full-blown eyeshadow tutorials out, and I hope you enjoy. So as always, make sure you subscribe to the YouTube page for upcoming tutorials, and I'll put a link below for the beauty blog, and if you'd like to follow that on Tumblr, I put lots of cool pictures throughout the week for inspiration. So I hope you'll follow. Enjoy the show! So the few things we're going to need today are an angled flat brush like this, a spoolie, some clear brow gel, or you can use clear mascara as brow gel. They both work. And then your color for your brows. So I have really dark hair, so I use this dark brown, but I also mix in a little bit of matte black, because I feel like if you put black matte shadow or matte brow powder, it gets a little too dark and it looks fake. So I mix the brown and the black together. Alright, so let's get started. So the first thing to know when you're doing your brows, filling them in, there's 3 points on your brow that you need to be aware of. There is the beginning of your brow, which should basically this part of your nose, the edge of your nose, through your tear duct, straight up, that's where your brow starts. Then from the tip of your nose, through your eye, that's where your arch is. Okay. Now, from the edge of your nose through the edge of your eye, that's where your brow ends. Okay. So before you start, make sure you graph out where those points are. Now that I know where those are, if you want to maybe mark it somehow, maybe a little bit of the shadow powder, kind of just darken those 3 points. But pretty soon you should be used to it, and you won't need to do that. All right. So let's get started. First, I'm going to get my little spoolie. Kind of just brush them out, brush them out. Now, what you want to do is brush your eyebrows down and then up and then backwards. Just brush them all around so it really breaks the hairs up. And then right before you actually start coloring, brush them the way they should be. Alright, now they are brushed. So take your angled brush and get a little bit of your color, your eyebrow color. So now there's going to be 2 main lines. First, you start underneath your brow, where the hairs are. And make sure you stay on the hairs, not anywhere else, not below. So I'm on the hairs, and I'm going a straight line as long as I can, I'm not dictating where my arch goes. I'm actually just following that line. So I go until my hairs end. So now I see this little point that is now there. Now that's where I'm going to start going the opposite direction. I'm going to go there and then go down. So let me get a little bit more product. So where I finish, that's where I start off again and pull down. So now you have 2 lines. Now you can see these harsh lines, right? So what you're going to do is get your brush and you're going to fluff. So start where that color is and just kind of gently brush up. Brush, 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 brush until it melts into your eyebrows. This is what's going to make it look nice and natural, but you still have a strong shape. And then you can gently do that as well to the outer part. Not as much fluffing because you want to make sure that that's nice and tapered. But around this area where the arch is, you want to make sure you fluff a little to make them blend into each other. Okay. Sometimes I like to get a little extra product and just focus on my arch to make sure that shape is perfect. So then after that, you're going to get your little spoolie and gently brush. Don't brush too hard because you'll take a lot of your product off. Just gently brush off so you get the excess off. So this is my brow. Now we're going to get our clear brow gel or clear mascara. And just brush through over the top of it. This will keep the hairs in place and this will keep the product lasting longer. So there we are. So here's this brow. And then there's my regular brow. So you can see how much cleaner, how much more defined it looks. And it really does brighten up your face. Alright. So go ahead. Alright, again, so we're doing the bottom line. Going all the way until the hairs end. Don't turn. Don't try and curve it and start making your arch. Let the arch make itself. So where that line ended, now we go down. Now you have those two bold lines. Now you fluff them out. This way you get the perfect arch and the perfect shape every time. You won't have one eye with an arch a little bit over more or one with a weaker arch. This way you're basing it all off of your actual eyebrow, not what you think it should look like. You gotta work with what you got. Okay. And again with the clear brow gel. So you make sure everything is where it's supposed to be. And there we go. Perfect brows every time. Alright, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and I can't wait to do a full eyeshadow tutorial. So stay tuned for that. And have a great day. Stay beautiful. Bye. Mwah.